Good morning. If Nivi comes in this room before Satsang starts, he would say, there is nobody here. So I just want to describe that when we have this experience, oh, there is no more anybody, there is nobody here, we definitively speak of what we see around, after probably having emptied enough oneself, or knowing that whatever is seen is a concept, and then you don't look at it for a moment, you will see there is nothing, there is nobody. It's a big achievement in the journey of spirituality. It looks like the paramount achievement. It is an experience which is rare, which is quite unique, yet an experience, and you don't speak again of who sees that. There is somebody seeing there is nothing or nobody. So, if you experience that, it's a question of the same pattern of identification. When you don't see anything, you are that. When you see something, you are that. So you have not yet questioned. But who sees that? And you don't need an answer. It's just then, if you can question even that experience, you keep quieter. Naturally, you are quieter than the concern of being somebody or nobody. If it is not clear, ask if you have a doubt. Ask if you don't have a doubt, ask.
Just what you just spoke, just this morning also I was sitting and thinking for sure about something. And but then just to refrain from this, and then the objects
Refrain from what?
from
Thinking.
the thinking, to listen to this, and then just the objects of perception, the tree or everything. There's no more the words or the meaning. And then of course comes the thought and says, yeah, this is it now, there's no separation. But then I ask myself, but who sees this? It is not always happening like this, but sometimes, yeah, because I can still describe, there is a state of no words or something, but it's still a state of someone.
Okay, you know it now.
Yes.
So you can keep quieter than even this. You know it. So you are the one who knows it, whatever it is. You are that which knows it. Keep quite there. I mean, there is nothing to do with the rest. It comes and goes, the rest. Somebody, nobody, no separation, spirit. that goes on, it goes on changing. What do you want more?
I don't complain.
Yeah. Good, Chris. Yeah.
So that what you just described, that is aware when even there is seemingly nobody or somebody, that is that underlying, is because there's always something like that wants to grasp on some, because there's something.
Can I ask?
Yeah.
If you speak about it, you
Yeah,
make a
it's
something.
done.
You are it. You are it. And the moment you speak about it, it becomes something.
Yeah, it's like I'm looking for confirmation because it's so not. It's so not.
If
it's so always there, but not anything not that can be known.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, is that what? I'm always
But don't listen to your doubting mind.
Yeah.
This is the point, you see. If you have seen really once enough to see that whatever rises is the mind. He will comment, or he will doubt, or he will confirm, or he will need confirmation, all that. Recognition, no recognition, all that. It is linked to the rising world, mind. If you really see that game, that play, the search is over. And the finding is over. So, what happens? Nothing. Why? In French also nothing? Ah.
If there is something which sees everything coming and going, I don't want to stuck in a state like as a person who is just seeing coming and going.
But the person will always appear up till you die, I mean, as a person. It will appear, huh? But you know that it is the movie, the appearance. And so, what is the disturbance, if you know that?
That is still like you said, that the search is over, but I still wait for something. But it's not enough. Like
It's not enough.
that I see this, still something has to happen, something more.
Yeah, but more than that, it's not that you have to see that always. You will be identified also in that movie. It's not that you will be a witness. The witness is the travel. Yeah. Because the witness wants to see always what is coming and going. He wants to always be aware of that.
Yeah, actually that would have been my other doubt, like is it okay that sometimes I see, but sometimes I so fully identify it?
It's not that it is okay, it is like this in this movie. You cannot help. But you know it belongs to this world of appearance.
So it's not like when the enlightenment happens, so-called, then everything will change about this.
Everything will change because you know it is the movie. But you don't change the movie. It's not in your hands, first of all. And it is why it is seen, because there are two, I and you. So it appears this way, otherwise it will not appear. You cannot change that, except maybe when your body dies. But from where do you know that? Don't answer the question. It's just a comment. And don't make it a witness, because then it has, the other idea will again come. Then it has to be always apparently there. Apparently, it's not always there. Who cares? Apparently. The rest keep quiet, you will never know. It's far from this realization of Big Bang enlightenment, you know. Big Bang enlightenment is in the movie. Nothing wrong with that, but it's in the movie. So it will fade away.
So Ganga, like who is it that needs to realise it's a movie then? The person,
Sorry, is
who
it?
is it that needs to realise that it's a movie? Is it the person in the movie or the witness or what?
To speak about all these things is already in the movie, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Yeah, that's why. Don't make too much effort. As an individual, you will always remain in the movie, isn't it? Let it you be ignorant or enlightened, wisdom, wise or master. It's all the movie, no? Seeker, finder, all this is in the movie, no? Yeah? You are sure now? We speak about it. We could even make a movie out of it. Huh? A movie in the movie. Hmm?
But it seems these days in the movie, this movie character seems to be having a lot of kind of anger coming up all the time and things.
Oh, oh.
Angrier and angrier, this movie character.
Be careful, she will beat you soon.
You're really bad at it. Yeah.
And so what? You would like to transform that into...
Well, I mean, right now, as it's the movie character, it does not seem so important, but in a time I'm completely involved in it as if it's...
Who is not? Who can pretend he is not? Who can pretend he is not? Even the teacher is like this. It would be a lie to say something else. So you prefer lies? Because you see only me in Satsang, I'm very good mood. You know, you will, at least I have fun about it. When I see a photo of me when I was living with Papaji, I looked so much more saintly. It's amazing. I was so much more enlightened. It was circumstances, you know, circumstances. It has absolutely nothing to do with what we are concerned with Satsang. And also I believed, as you believe, that once you are freed from concept, then as I thought I was at some point, several times I thought so, then you are. No, don't have the idea that, oh, then what's, if it is the same, then what's the point? You had that idea or not even? No. Oh, then it's okay. It can come.
I felt so, Sunday after I left here, I felt so peaceful. I sat in my caravan and it didn't want to go anywhere.
Yeah.
Just so nice. And is it something like, is it something because where you are you radiate that and then
No,
I take
no,
that
no.
over?
You project on me what you experience in you. You don't need to do that much. You don't need to project on me. It's in you.
Right. but it happens after I've been with you.
Because you projected before, you trusted me before coming, otherwise you would not have come.
Okay.
That's the role of the teacher, you know.
Okay.
Doesn't matter, it works, so all is fine.
Yeah, I have the feeling it's something you emanate, or something you sprinkle on us. It's not magic.
Who knows? Maybe. Maybe? I will think of it. But you see, the support of the teacher is that he tells you that now. It's quite important, no?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I can disappear.
Yeah, and yet everyone loves coming here, it seems. Everyone loves you being here.
No, they don't love me.
Ah.
They need me
Ah.
because they search.
Mm.
Maybe not everyone, but I mean, I speak. You see, satsang is created by the demand.
Mm.
Hmm? Yeah. At least it's how I lived it. And it's a mix of everything: trust, love. It's opposite. And the attraction to hear again and again what actually is in you, but it's not yet. It's crowded by concepts. That's all. Hmm? Yeah.
I want to continue with the radiance feeling from you, because when I sit here, I have this feeling it's coming strong. So, is it also my imagination, or what is happening in me? Or
It
I am
happens in
sending
you
out
too.
something?
It happens in you because coming here, you give you the freedom to free yourself from thinking, to be engaged, maybe.
Mhm.
So that space offers this. Hmm? But and that is very important. Otherwise, it's always with you, whatever it is. Satsang helps, you see, to have a moment of not grasping the mind. In the life you can always steal a moment also, but the life we know it. Huh? It's a building after a building. It's amazingly destroying and constructing all the time. Which is okay once you have seen what it is. Yeah. Myself, I like to have satsang in my life. I mean, the space of satsang. I like it. So maybe you too. It's important also. It is not, I don't know you say in English, indispensable. Indispensable. It is not indispensable. but it's a luck.
Ganga,
Yeah.
how do I keep quiet? Because the thoughts come, and sometimes there's engagement with them, and sometimes there's not.
Sure.
And it seems like there's not much control, really.
There is not much control, sure. So you give up the idea that you will be quiet once for all in your mind. The mind will offer you quiet moment and non-quiet moment. That's the mind. So yeah, give up that idea that the mind will be different, would be different. And then we see. Hmm?
I don't think I have that idea.
You have that idea?
I don't think I
Ah, okay, great. Then why are you concerned?
do. Something feels separate, I guess.
Yeah, the feeling.
Mm-hmm.
You speak about feeling.
Mm-hmm.
So the feeling becomes an object.
Mm-hmm.
Where is the subject? It's about the subject. Satsang is about the subject. And don't make it objectified. There, we can say, you keep quiet. Don't make the quietness objectified. You are. And if it is objectified, you know it's an experience, a state of mind.
So when you say at one point you kept quiet, then there's no more identification.
No, there is. The mind will identify. How can in the life, in the creation, how can you not be identified? Even if you are a yogi who goes for detachment, he will surely be more disidentified than another, but he will be a bit identified when he eats his rice and he's starved before, he's waiting for it. Don't worry. I mean by that, these are experiences, states of mind. This word that my master used was perfect, but it's totally misunderstood because the mind cannot make a something out of it. When he said keep quiet, he didn't mean mind, keep quiet once for all. It's not that. He just wanted to mean, and what I will say is difficult, but know once for all that whatever you experience, it's the changes, it is states of mind. So once for all, keep quiet to try to do something or to transform that. Hmm? Tell me another question. Yeah, I see there is something.
So there's something propels me to be here,
Yeah.
and so there's like, it seems like something wants to change something. Otherwise I'd be out walking in the woods.
Yeah, but now you are free to go out and walk in the wood if you understood that it's not about states of mind. Of course, some prefer quietness and all, then they go in the woods. They will not chat in the market all the time. But some love to chat all the time, nothing wrong with that too. That is temperament then, you see. So go out in the woods, but know that it's in your movie. And do you have a search then, going in the woods, apart from a nice place to be? But I mean, have you a search of yourself if now you go to the woods? Tell me.
Probably not.
Probably not. Or yes, not.
In moments, no, and then in
Moments,
yes.
no. How come just now not? How come?
I think because the feeling of separation arises.
Why do you give so much emphasis to this feeling of separation? Because if you do, it means you want as someone to always be united. No, in the movie you will know both, let's say, union and disunion. Because it is the world of the rising. The creation is like that. Now, to be at peace or not to hook at any search or any finding, it's when you know this, it's when you have seen, but not with the senses, that everything else is a movie. So in that way, if you still need, it's good to say, not this, not that, you see, not this, not that. Because this and that are rising things. And if you do something with this or with that, then you are in the movie. Now, if you are struck by not this, not that, you are still in the movie, but then the search is gone. You don't, the need or the demand to transform that is gone. And that's a big liberation, a big relief. Hmm? Anyway, whatever rise, you tell me if it is important. You know, it's not like when you pass an examen or when you study something, then there is some exceptional knowledge in the subject, and then the teacher or the student points out, that's it, that's it, that's very important. You cannot do that here, because if you do that here, you objectify what's there, uncatchable. That's why I insist, you can be liberated from all your beliefs, but you will not abide in liberation. Then it becomes a state. Unless you want it, but then it's your freedom. Yes.
So the subject is clear, but still coming to Satsang and this idea of reaching states of no mind, of no concepts.
No,
This is
forget it.
something- Yeah, the mind doesn't want to accept this. It's such a...
Hammer it. Hammer it. Not that. In the end, you will be so exhausted and the mind is less powerful. Who has no power on you? Has no power on you? Yeah.
Can I ask?
Yeah.
If I come to satsang, does it automatically means that I'm in search?
No, not necessarily. You can love it also. Sure.
So when one knows what he is or who he is, and then thoughts are coming or desires are coming, and it's clear, it's in the movie, no?
Yeah.
But for example, the desire is coming to deepen this, to deepen the understanding, or to sit more in this. Then it belongs to the movie of this manifestation.
But even to know yourself is in the manifestation. You don't understand. To realize oneself is in the manifestation, because when you say I realize myself, for some reason it becomes a fixed state. Once for all, you are realized, but it's in the movie.
Sure.
When you are freed from concept, even of the concept, okay, once upon a time the movie, or still, I am realized, it's okay, but I know the fun of it, I know it's in the creation, you are freed from that concept. And then where is the fixed state where you can rest? There is no fixed state. You are freed.
This is clear.
Okay.
The question was more like...
Oh, can you have a question if it What is clear? Then tell me now. What is clear?
That there was never a person, like... That there was never a person, actually, like that...
There was never a person.
No, but this I, what I believe that I am, never existed.
That was a wonderful experience.
Yes, it's sure it's an experience.
Ah, and where are you free then? Freed. In knowing, it's also an experience. Don't make things further. Basta. And it doesn't mean you fix the state. Freed. They're cuckoo. What about you today?
Wait.
What about you today? Generally you speak.
Generally.
Yeah.
Nothing about me.
No? You are no more there?
No. Gone.
For a while, that's true.
I love you.
Where are you? Hey, you said I love you? Me too.
Can this be given?
No. What could but there is a paradox, I have to say. And yes, but not given. You can be shaken, but by anything, satsang included. You know, it's really about not giving a reality to a concept anymore. Even if you play the game in the life, but these are objective things. So that nobody can be shaken for you. Or just see that the shaken was as illusory because, in fact, everything was already there as it is. Many speak of grace, you see, the grace. But when you come to satsang, it's the grace which pushed you, not somebody's grace. It's your own demand to liberate yourself. Then it helps you in the way you may be helped more, but the grace is in you, if we speak of that. It's extraordinary to see, as long as you project, there will be a support. It would be a statue of God, or a statue which means, symbolizes for you what is real. It would be a living one, it would be, but these are your projection. You need projection, this projection to feel helped. And once the projection is gone, everybody's gone. Even the idols. Finito. Yeah.
Hi, Ganga. Is this inner grace what you...
What?
Is this inner grace what you were talking before? Is this inner grace also talking to the I?
Grace.
Yeah, you said that
About
everybody
grace.
has this inner grace.
Everything is grace.
Yeah, everything is grace.
So you see, the grace shuts you up.
Different graces. So graces, are they also talking to the I?
By compassion, the grace speak to the I.
No, I see that there is a really very compassionate grace and is talking to the I. And also guiding the I and says, okay, now...
So don't complain, that's great.
It's really great.
But...
Yeah. But then I see also that this grace is the nature what I am or what is.
Whatever name. Huh?
Yeah.
Do you understand what means grace?
Yeah, it's not just the name, it's also the grace.
Yes, so can you catch it? Can you understand it?
The grace. No.
Ah.
No.
You can catch some effects of it. My master said a very strong sentence. He said, there is always grace, always, everywhere. And when you hook at a concept or an experience or a feeling, you kick it. And then you complain. We have time. So,
Ganga?
yeah.
So you never actually know it. You just know that the idea that you don't know it and the idea that you know it are just equally ideas.
Yeah. They're thoughts, huh? I don't know. The mind cannot catch it, so he will say, I don't know. Or you know, but then it's obviously a description of an experience. Yeah. So, that's it? That's it? Tell me.
When we speak about it, we always end up with instructions or recommendations. Do this, don't do that.
Yes, sure. Right.
It always ends up as instructions for the seeker, for the doer.
Yes.
What's the point in speaking then? Or
Paradoxally, when you believe you are a doer, someone, a seeker, because somehow you can hear, don't seek, but you can't. For some reason, you can't. So for those, there are a few indications, but always towards the source of that thought, I am a seeker. So in that way, it is said, whatever you will experience, it's not it. It's not this, it's not that, it's not this, it's not that. So there is a kind of cutting the branches of the tree, the mind. But of course, at some point, there will be an exhaustion or a doubt about the formula because actually it doesn't work, and it's true. It works to empty more the jungle of beliefs, which is the mind. Because when you have a free space in the mind, you may be able to see yourself, oh, and that will be enough. Actually, otherwise, there is nothing to say. But the seeker cannot take it, he is in pain. So there is some illusory indications. So, if you are here, if you question this, it means you did quite enough. You have seen quite enough, or you experienced quite enough. And so, nothing is here. Nothing, no results is here. Then you don't need to do anything, in fact. Absolutely anything. Because it's your nature. You were searching what you are, which is here. Not identified. Not identified. If you identify, you will mistake for the identification. So here, absolutely risk not to make a single effort, not to activate the seeker. Don't make it a state, it will not work. Like this, you see, like this.
Sorry, but if we wouldn't have activated the seeker, we wouldn't even be here, huh?
Sure, but at some point he has to hear this, no? Okay.
Okay, for the next
Thank you very much.